I'm Sam, you be dragging on this beat.
Real opinions, no edits.
This is All Things Go podcast. I'm E.
I'm DJ SHROOM.
We got a special guest here today. Check out.
Hey, friends.
Introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? DJ BRIMAFIA.
OG BRI.
OG BRI. My rap name is OG BRI.
Okay, yeah, I had to bring that in too.
Unproblematic tweets on Twitter. OG BRI.
But she rap, she DJ, she out every night. She be lit as fuck. She on the shrooms. She out here having life, living life, having life, fucking life.
I'm crying.
That's how I feel.
I'm crying.
Oh my God.
What's going on with you?
Oh my God, a little bit of everything. It's been a crazy month. November has been crazy. Just got back from Jacksonville. I DJ'd a Drake party. This is my second Drake party. Drake.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell y'all about this though. Like, the party was in tiers, so like there were 3 tiers. The first tickets were $35. The second were $45, and the third tiers were $50. It was only 9 to midnight, and it came with open bar. Like, but people paid. Like, I don't know. It just was like so different. Like, I feel like niggas in the DMV and Baltimore would not pay $50 to hear all Drake for 3 hours. So like, I was blown away. Like, and it was lit. It was so lit.
Y'all ain't playing nothing but Drake the whole night.
So like. Yeah, but like a lot of people don't understand that Drake is like a real big cosign rapper. Like he has mad.
So y'all
he does have a lot of features.
So y'all play songs featuring Drake. As long as Drake was in it.
Yeah, I did. Cause I just
what about the whole night? It was all Drake.
Yeah, all Drake. But then at the end, I did all Sexy Red. I literally got on the mic and I was like, I'm a walking Sexy Red stand account, and I got it in with Sexy Red.
He isn't. Well, they got a song anyway, and you could just transition.
Literally, I was like, yeah, is it about them?
No. Let that coochie breathe.
Yeah.
That was out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's out. The party was just Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the week that he dropped for All My Dogs was the week that I did the first Drake party. And my homeboy Walker didn't even plan that. Like, it just happened to align like that. So I was able to play all the new stuff, like, literally, like, next day.
That's a real DJ right there.
Yeah, Drake party was lit. Like, I didn't realize, like, how many feature songs. Like, I first got introduced to Migos because of Drake, you know, like, a lot of artists.
Got a lot.
Yeah, a lot of artists, like, he's co-signed and have features with, like, I did some 2 Chainz, some fucking, Fetty Wap. Yeah, Lil Wayne, Nicki.
Free Fetty. He just dropped, too.
He did?
Fetty Wap. Yeah, he just dropped the album.
Fetty locked up?
Yeah, but he just dropped the album.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that. What he locked up for?
He went back to the streets. Like, what you mean?
Oh, man.
He said on the first track of his album, he said, he had to go back to the streets.
Damn.
Free Fetty.
I hope he gets out soon.
1730 tequila.
I'm crying.
So, of course, I know we got... Okay, so, y'all, let me just do a disclaimer. We already had her on our podcast, but we had technical difficulties. I know. But we're going to kind of recap a little bit. I know I always ask, like, where did you get your name, your DJ name, and how did you start DJing?
So, in college, I hung out with, like, 6 other girls, and we have a homeboy who's from Miami. And he was like, y'all always so deep. Y'all the mafia, bro. Like, everywhere y'all go, y'all the mafia. So it started off as Lay Mafia. That was the name of me and my homegirls in school. And then we have a group chat to this day that's still called Lay Mafia. That was 2011. So a 12-year-old group chat. Yeah, we all met our freshman year of college. And then I decided to take, you know, the mafia and make it my name. So BRIMAFIA was my name on like my graphic design stuff. It was BRIMAFIA Designs, which are also my initials because my initials are BMD. So yeah, it came from that. And then like when I started DJing, I just took BRIMAFIA and put the DJ in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you start DJing? In college too?
Well, technically, like my uncle was a DJ and he started DJing when I was like 11.
What you mean by technically?
What you mean? Like okay, DJing. All right, so I was making mixtapes in middle school. Okay. So I would say it started then. Yeah, I would say it started then, and then like actually like really started DJing parties not until 2015 when I moved here. But my ambitions of being a DJ start all the way from like middle school. 6th grade, I was selling mixtapes.
So mixtapes, you would like put hella songs on?
Yeah, so my uncle taught me how to use Windows Media Player and LimeWire. So I was downloading a bunch of songs from LimeWire, and then I was burning my own CDs, and he was burning mixtapes of his own.
Oh, gosh.
And then like I would go to school and I'm like, hey y'all, like my mom bought me a pack of CDs if y'all want me to make some mixtapes. So I $5, and I'm like, just right up to like then it's I think it was like 80 minutes you could put on a CD. So, like, you could put, like, 20 songs on there. Because then songs are, like, 3 to 5 minutes long. Yeah. So, everybody would give me a list, but they would only give me, like, 5 songs. Everybody just say, like, some shit they hear on the radio. Yeah. So, then I would take the songs that they put and be like, oh, well, I think they'll like this. They probably don't know that this is out. And I try to fill it in as much as possible around the back. Like, hey, I put your songs you requested, but I added some. If you want to know what they are, they're on the back. So, that's how I really started for real.
Okay.
And I was YouTube DJing in college.
That's dope. Yeah, I kind of did that. Like, I use virtual DJ. Have you ever used that on the laptop?
I have used virtual DJ, but I was literally using YouTube. You know, there's shortcuts on YouTube that make the song slow down. Like, you can speed it up.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. They do have that.
It's crazy because I was doing that.
Like blending.
Yeah, so, like, I was making the songs, like, fade out or, like, slow motion. I had, like, 3 tabs open, and I would just press play and, like, pause the other one.
Damn. Yeah. Damn, that's the OG shit for real.
So, when you say when you moved from here, where you from?
I'm from Delaware, but I went to college in North Carolina. Okay. So I dropped out in 2015.
Why did you drop out?
Went to South by Southwest and saw maybe 2 or 3 girl DJs. And I was like, bro, I could do this shit. I was like, they cranking. Yes. Okay. I was like, they cranking, but I can crank harder. And then I was like, fuck school. And then I didn't go back for a week. It's crazy. I stayed in Jacksonville for an extra week. I was going up and forth Jacksonville to Orlando.
Who did you stay with in Jacksonville?
Man, I stayed with my homeboy Lamar.
Shout out Leo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if y'all still cool.
Nah, we're definitely still cool. Like, we was just, I was like, I'm not going back to school. I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to stay out here another week.
Did you have to play to stay?
Did I have a place to stay?
No, did you have to play to stay?
Play to stay?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Man, just want to hang out. Cool. It was one of my bros / best friends, homeboys that, I've been cool with for a minute. And that was, our first time being able to hang out. Okay. He had his own crib, and then we would go back and forth to Jackson, Orlando, and I was just lit. And I was like, okay, I'm about to go home now. I was
just like that.
Yeah.
Look, school not for everybody.
Did your parents have anything where it's though yo, you dropped out of college, we disappointed in you? Was any type of
not then, because when I was at A&T, my grandparents were paying for my school out of pocket. I was getting aid, and then whatever was left, they paid for out of pocket. And then only thing that was not so good about that was because they were paying for it, they wanted to determine what I majored in, and I wanted to be a basketball agent then, so I wanted to major in sports management, but I was majoring in sports medicine technically. So they had me in biology, kinesiology, and I'm not a big science person. I really wanted to be on the management side so I could learn, and also the law side of it, because as a manager it's almost acting as a lawyer, because you gotta have contractual agreements, all this stuff. I'm just I'm not really in the right lane, so I wasn't failing, but I wasn't doing my best because I was not interested. So I was getting A's, B's, and C's. And my grandparents were like, your grades need to be better. You need to change your major. And I was like, look, I know y'all pay for my school, but I just need more creative freedom. Don't pay for my school if y'all gonna do this. Yeah. So they were like, oh, you don't want to pay for your school? Well, you can get out. I was living with them in North Carolina at the time. So they kicked me out. And then I was homeless summer 2012. I was bouncing from Delaware, Maryland, Charlotte, and Atlanta. I got back to North Carolina, but I could only afford to either go to school or get a crib. I couldn't do both because I couldn't afford housing if I went back to school. Yeah. So I was like, let me just take my 3 bands and get a crib. So I rented out an apartment with my best friend, Bria. We got the same names. Crazy. So me and Bria lived off campus. And she sold weed, and I was her middleman. And then I was I moved back with my grandparents. And then I moved back out again when I went to Elizabeth City, but then I was paying for school myself.
Where's Elizabeth City?
In North Carolina. Okay. So I was at A&T in Greensboro at first, and I transferred to Elizabeth City State in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And then though, I was in school on my own. I had my own car, I had my own crib. I worked at Lowe's. So nobody could tell me shit for real. Nobody was paying my bills. That point I was 21.
So what made you come back here from North Carolina?
My grandparents on my mom's side live in PG. And then my aunt lives in DC. So, I've been traveling here all my life. My grandparents have lived here all my life. So, Christmas and, Thanksgiving, small holidays like that, I will come here to PG. Summertimes, I would go to North Carolina with my grandparents on my dad's side.
Okay.
So, then you kind of ventured into Baltimore.
Yeah.
So, it's different. PG.
Yeah, literally. I was in PG from 2015 to 2021. I actually did a short film / music video with my homeboy K. Woods. It's crazy because one of his homeboys that I met at that shoot, I'm having an interview with later.
Okay.
And then I was like, man, Delaware, y'all remind me so much of, Baltimore reminds me so much of Delaware. Oh, so I was like, I want to move out here. So I've been here ever since. So I've been like 2 years now.
Why you look like that?
But Delaware and Baltimore? Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. So, racial constructs and like just like social classes, like in Delaware, when Dover, it's like super like its cost of living is really like cheap. There's no taxes. So there's really not a really crazy divide of like rich and poor. Like in PG, you can see the prominent black people and where they live. You know where the non-prominence is at. You know where the hoods are. I feel like in Baltimore, it's more of a collective effort amongst like racial groups. You got white people, you got black people that kind of coexist all together. And that's what I'm used to in Delaware.
I still think it's kind of divided from the neighborhoods because, I mean, you got the white people and the black people. They together because they still in the same poor neighborhood. But in the rich neighborhood, you got them together because they both got money.
Well, it ain't no rich white people in PG County. PG County is all black.
It's all black. Yeah, it is like, and that's like one of the richest. It's like where.
See, I don't know about PG County.
It's really no
Pretty Girl County.
If you see white people in PG County, you like, what the hell? It's not. It's all niggas.
Or like African, right? Because I think like Africans and like different,
there's a big plethora of black and African, like, that live in PG County. It's like predominantly black. Yeah.
I'm trying to go PG County now.
Tonight, nigga.
Ain't shit to do in PG.
Really?
There's no nightlife in PG. Best thing you probably do is go to fucking Jasper or some shit.
Yeah, because everybody from PG probably go to DC to go out.
Or they go to, they go to Virginia.
I thought they had their own. I think like every area be having their own shit. You feel me?
Not PG though. PG is super like suburban. Like depending on where you at.
Party too though, right?
I mean, like ain't nothing in Bowie. Like ain't nothing.
So is Bowie like how far is Bowie from PG?
Bowie's in PG.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like Bowie, Largo, Glenarden, Landover, Lanham. Greenbelt, Upper Marlboro, Capitol Heights, District Heights.
That's all the same shit?
That's all in PG County, yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's all in PG.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, here in Baltimore, I'm like, all right, y'all a little mixy. I like it. Because, like, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. So, like, I need to be where the lesser than niggas at. I don't want to live in the uppity with the uppity niggas. Yeah. So, I was like, I feel comfortable here.
But you used to bartend too, right?
I still bartend.
Are you still bartend?
I bartend.
You do everything. So you do graphics. Okay, everything you do. DJing, artists, graphics, bartend.
They all synonymous though. Like I feel like bartending is an art as well.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how you bartend.
I'm not one of them craft cocktail bartenders, yo. Don't ask me to make you like no shit on the menu, like something that got like lavender and sage. What you want? You want tequila?
So you're not
soda?
a real bartender then?
I'm gonna get you. Yes, I am, because you're gonna get lit. You're gonna get lit.
What I asked
like
for,
the mixologist.
I'm not. There you go. I'm not a mixologist. I'm a bartender. I tend the bar, but I'm not mixing it up for niggas, bro.
No, I need you to mix it up. So what? Has anybody ever like try to order a drink that you didn't know how to make? What you give them?
Nah, I always know how to make it. That's the thing about it. Like,
so you just don't want to make it.
Yeah, you're right. Because I've been bartending the same amount of time, been DJing, and like, I got homies that like work in like the nice bars where they gotta wear the damn aprons and shit. Yeah. And they got the garnishes and the dried fruit. I'm not one of them. I need to be at a bar where I can wear it. I won't wear. I can talk shit to the guests because you're not gonna get no, hey, how are you? It's like, what's up? Like, what we drinking? Because I'm probably gonna drink too. So I need to be in one of those settings.
So you never been at one of the bars where they light the shit on fire?
I don't know. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm not even that type of drinker. Like, I'm not even that type of drinker.
They need to smoke. They put the whole smoke.
What do you being that type of drink not do with the customer wanting to?
Yo, I only drink tequila on the rocks because I'm gonna get annoyed. Like I don't know.
Like, sip a little drink. You ain't got time. We get straight.
Like, it's just so important.
I'm sorry we didn't have any ice.
It's okay. As long as it's not mixed. I don't drink no mixed drinks.
All right. We ain't got nothing to mix with anyway.
Yeah, I don't drink mixed drinks. I just drink my tequila on the rocks straight.
Okay.
No chasing.
How long you been bartending?
It'll be 9 years next year. 9 years I'll be DJing and bartending next year.
Which one you like more?
I like DJing more. Bartending though is like a great way. It just doesn't like really like alter my DJ lifestyle. So that's the reason I work in the service industry, because like it's just synonymous. It is easy for me to network and tell people. So like when I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings and Bowie when I moved here, I didn't even have an Instagram. And I just told people like, yeah, I'm a DJ. And then all my coworkers was telling people like, yo, our homegirl is DJ. That's how I started DJing in PG. Like Quinn Cook, the basketball player, when he was on the practice squad for the Cavs in 2015, he came to Bowie. And I was like, man, he looked familiar. And then I went to the kitchen. They're like, bro, you know what that is? And I'm like, I don't know. He looked familiar. That's Quinn Cook. I was like, oh, shit. So I went back to the table. I didn't say nothing. And he was like, I know who you are. And I was like, you know who I am? He's like, yeah, you're a DJ. He was like, my homeboy Kel, he worked at the bar. I was serving, and he was like, you told me about your SoundCloud. He's like, your shit's fire. I was like, oh shit, that's cool as fuck. Dope. Yeah, so like that was like the first thing where I'm like, okay, my friends are actually like my coworkers are telling people about me DJing. That was the first inkling of like, okay, that's cool. Like, yeah,
get an Instagram, start promoting.
Yeah, I was definitely a word of mouth DJ first, and then eventually I was forced to make my Instagram. They're like, you're not going to DJ without the Instagram. So I made my Instagram in 2015 or 16.
I think it's dope. So you do graphic design too?
Yeah, so that's what I was in school for. That's what I did when I was in middle school and high school. I was like super big on MySpace.
Okay, yeah, MySpace.
So I was like making playlists on MySpace. I was coding web pages on MySpace. Graphic design, when you major in it, you do all that. So you do photography, coding, animation, drawing. So yeah. Okay.
Can I see some of your artwork? Like, too? Well, I think you do some of your stuff on your page, right? Like,
yeah, most of my flyers I do. So most of the On Mothers flyers I've done myself. My little makeshift flyer. So when I do half on a Wednesday with Riz, I make myself. Yeah, a bunch of the stuff. I try to be like self-efficient, so I have to like ask niggas for help
sourcing.
Yeah,
I have to do it yourself. You didn't got bartending.
The biggest tip I ever got bartending, I got a $500 tip when I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings. Some missionaries came in, and like,
what's a missionary?
They do like Christian work. Nah, not the position. Like they like go around and like try to get people to convert to like Jesus Christ.
Oh, like the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Kind of like that, but like they all came in and it was like they were like white, black, Hispanic. They were all different, like, ethnicities.
Like, they ain't want nothing for the fire. Like, you want to come home and pop?
Nah, so they came. They were like 10 deep, and they weren't drinking for real. Like, they weren't drinking liquor. And I'm like, damn, what group goes out and don't drink? So I was like, all right, whatever. And then
that was just for like a service tip.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Like, so just like they was just chilling. I was like, okay, I'm always a person to take big parties at my job because like I don't care. So I went after they got all their food. I was like, y'all good? They was like, we good. I was like, all right, now it's time for me to smoke. So I went to go smoke in the back. I came back high as hell. And then my spirit was just like, you should ask them why they're here. And I was like, hey, what bring y'all in tonight? Like, y'all a big group of people. They were like, do you want to find out? Ooh. And I was like, ooh, sure. So they took my hands. They were like, we want to pray for you. Oh, so they prayed for me. And then, like, they were just saying how, like, one of the guys was like, we were sent here. Like, my homegirl in Honduras had a vision about you. You know, just said that you were needed guidance. And at the time, I was going through it, like, shit with my boyfriend at the time. So, like, I was stressed the fuck out. So I'm like, damn, this might be a sign for real. Damn. So then they're like, we came here to bless you. So they took care of the tip. And then on top of it, they took care of the bill. And then they tipped me on top of that. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, are y'all sure? They're like, yes. Like, I think I'm still friends with all of them on Facebook to this day. Oh, yeah.
So with the situation with the boyfriend, so you date niggas?
I date girls and boys.
Oh, you bi?
Yeah, and I'm poly.
Poly. So that means you never had like a monogamous relationship?
I have, but I haven't had one since my last one last year. But I was poly before that, and I thought it was monogamous, and I'm like, I'm not monogamous.
Okay. What?
Yeah, like that doesn't have anything.
Like, so did he or she, or I don't know who the fuck you was dating, did they know you were poly?
Yeah, when they dated me, they knew I was poly.
And they was cool with that?
Yeah, but then I was like, maybe I'm monogamous. So I like went back to being monogamous when I was with him.
Did they, or he, so did he go back to being, or did y'all have like an agreement like, yo, I'm poly, so you can be poly?
So a lot of people's perception of poly thinks it's multiple sexual partners, but that's not how poly works for me. I'm also asexual, so like I have no interest in like any kind of sexual engagements. Like I'm not attracted to sex. I don't look at people to have sex with them. So like my poly like is like you'll have people in your life that can fulfill you in other ways that other people can't. So it's like I may have a partner where like we do music together and like we're investing in each other's career, or I have a partner.
So why that gotta be poly? Why that just can't be like a homie?
Because it's probably more than that. Like I feel like I have
more than that. Niggas will think we fucking. Like
it don't matter what niggas think.
No, I'm talking about people. The people want to know.
But that's the thing. Like people just think that. So like polyamory and polygamy are different. Polygamy is like you have multiple like wives and like husbands. Polyamory is multiple partners, and then like it's like.
So you have a partner that you're not fucking.
Yeah, like I have multiple partners that I don't fuck.
So what makes them a partner?
Just like them knowing like it's deeper than that. Like we're millennials, bro. Like
so
I have no kids
and y'all not fucking. After y'all fuck, then what are they?
We paying each other's bills, bro. That's what we're doing.
But no, that's not asking the question.
You asking what we're doing is poly. Like that's what like we're surviving. Like I need this person to survive.
Y'all fuck. Y'all poly. Y'all not fucking.
No, we never gonna fuck.
So y'all never gonna fuck.
Probably not.
So let's say y'all are poly, and then after that y'all do fuck. So what are y'all now?
Still poly.
Y'all poly fuckers.
No. No. But you can't have one like with me. Like if I did have a partner that I did have sex with without my poly relationship, it would just be one person. And that'd be that one partner what I use them for.
But in the definition, you can have more than one.
But the definition has nothing to do with sex.
It has nothing to do with sex. It could be sex or it could not be sex.
Yeah, it's just multiple partners.
It's just multiple partners.
Yeah,
but it doesn't never differentiate us having sex or not having sex.
I mean, we could or we couldn't. But don't. For me, that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not poly to have multiple sexual partners.
Okay.
I'm poly to have multiple partners that fulfill me in different manners.
But that's what keep leading me back to why can't you be in a relationship with one person and the rest of these people, they just cool friends because y'all not fucking. I don't want to be in a relationship with nobody.
Oh wait,
that's why I'm poly.
Polyamory is a non-monogamous relationship style where people mutually agree to have multiple sex partners or romantic relationships. So it's more of like a romantic relationship though. Like y'all.
Yeah,
but from what you're saying, it's not romantic.
Your levels of romance are different because, you know, what's romantic to you may not be romantic to somebody else.
What's romantic to you?
Yo, just coming to my fucking gigs.
It's not romantic.
That is, well, you're crazy. Like, I love a nigga that support me. Niggas don't do that. Niggas will stay in my DMs like, oh, Bri, but don't come to my gigs.
You got people who are fans who come to your gigs. It's not romantic.
Yes, that is very romantic.
Do you want to define romantic now since you want to look up shit? Like, you want to look up definitions?
But it could be different for everybody.
That's what it's not romantic to you.
It's not romantic in the definition.
All right, what's the definition of romance?
It's having an inclination for romance, responsive to appeal of what is idealized, heroic, or adventurous, marked by expressions of love or affection, conductive to or suitable.
You supporting me is a form of love.
So what about the fans who just come out to support you because they like what you're doing, they like your music, they like your activity, they like what you're doing in these streets?
Okay, that's the difference. If you're interested in me but you don't come to my gigs, like that's my favorite love language. Like as to be one of my partners, like that's how you fulfill me.
What if I feel as though that's your space? I don't want to get into that. I love you. I provide.
Then you're not the partner for me. Then you're just gonna be a partner in that way.
Your polyamorous partner.
Yeah, exactly. You're just not gonna be the partner that support me.
So what partner get the fuck?
None of them.
All right. So now you're another word. What's the word?
I just said I'm asexual.
All right, come on. All right, what else you got? She's bluffing here. All right.
I'm not bluffing, bruh.
Okay.
Bro, so sex is bottom tier for me.
So now you don't like sex?
Bro, sex is bottom tier.
So like you don't be fucking.
Bro, I had sex for the first time like 9 months the other day, and I probably won't have sex for another 10 months.
Yo, you done had sex with somebody who was tipping good at the bar before?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. What the fuck? No, because they're probably gonna come back.
No, you had. We recorded this before, but you
I didn't fuck the people that gave me a $500 tip. What the hell?
I didn't say them people.
Oh, I remember that.
I was like, who said that?
What you remember?
You just said, yo, somebody, we was having a good time at the bar, yo, tipping good. Yeah, I slid with you at the end of the night.
One night stand.
One night stands? Yeah. But still, that don't mean I will not hit that nigga up.
That's cool, but you just said you ain't giving the pussy up at all. So
I'm not. That was last year, bruh. The fuck? I'm a different phase. I just had my first year in my 30s. Like, I'm a different bitch than last year. No way different.
So what made you get that pussy up? What you said 6 months ago?
Nah, it was the other day.
Okay. 3 years ago.
Nah, bro. Like, I think like now.
Now, was this a woman or a man?
It was a dude.
Okay.
It was a dude. Just like people that I've been like cool with for years, and then like we kind of haven't ever hung out. Maybe it was on some professional shit for like DJing or like booking me, and then it's like, oh, you want to hang out on that type time? Like, I'm like, all right, bet this is a nice night. I'm feeling it. The conversation was great. I love a talker. Like, if you want to talk, you gonna let me talk? Yeah, we can get down. But I haven't talked to the nigga since then.
Shit was trash.
No, it was great. It was good. It was good. But like because I'm asexual, it's not like I'm like hung up on it. I'm just like, thanks.
Explain asexual.
Thanks for that. So it's like I don't have any sexual attractions to people. Like I don't see niggas and be like, I want to fuck him. Yeah. I just be like maybe, but it's not like it's not a strong.
So when you say people, like that means you could be like attracted to a wall.
I could be.
All right.
I'm fucking with you.
All right. So no, because you know they got this strange addiction shit with people when the nigga was fucking his gas tank on MTV.
I think that's different.
All right, because I don't know. I'm asking. Like the people.
I think you're talking about like objects. Like me, asexual is like, all right, like you have it.
Yeah, it actually says experiencing no sexual feelings or desires, not feeling sexually attracted to anyone, like you said.
So what made you want to get that nigga the pussy the other day? It was just a conversation.
They knew each other.
We've known each other for a couple years now, so it was just like cool. Like there was some trust there. Like I'm not in the one night stand phase anymore. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I think like when you're younger and you just kind of like you're searching for something. Like I'm not searching for anything anymore. Like I'm very very grounded.
Well, the shit that you're saying that sounds like a one night stand because you're not searching for something. We just living here in a moment.
I mean, we might link up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say that, like...
moment. I'm not searching for nothing. We here, we living, it happening, it do, it don't, it don't. Like, yeah. We just living.
But still asexual. I still don't care for it.
I was going to say, like, drinking don't make you want to have sex when you drink?
Drinking makes me want to do drugs.
Okay. Oh, like yeah, shrooms. We did see the pizza, the shrooms.
Pizza, strawberry.
Speak your shit easy.
Yeah.
So what's your experience with the shrooms? Because you can put the shrooms on everything.
All right, so a couple months after we had the podcast, or maybe a couple months, I found that I have lung disease. I have COPD, so I have common obstructive pulmonary disease. So like I can't smoke no more tobacco. So like I'm not going to you. I used to be an addict.
What about the gummies? Can you do the gummies?
Well, yeah, I can do anything. I can smoke weed. It just can't have any funnel in it. I can't smoke backwoods. You know, anything that's tobacco, wrapping tobacco, you spliffing your shit with funnel. Yeah, anything with no tobacco. So like, but now, so ever since that happened, I just went like cold turkey, stopped smoking I just stopped smoking weed at all. So then I got more into shrooms. So like I damn near do shrooms like every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Are you on Shrimp?
Not yet.
Oh shit.
Not yet.
Have you seen any like visual?
I went into the ceiling the other day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like your mind went into it? Or?
Yo, so,
where you get your shrooms from?
You know, shrooms are legal in DC.
I know.
Yeah, so we go to a spot called Gaslight on 14th Street in DC.
We went to Shroomish. You ever heard of them?
Isn't that the new one that just opened?
I'm not sure I've been open.
They had a block party last weekend, I think.
Shroomish is like in them high apartment buildings, whatever. But
I haven't been, but
they say they don't. You give them a donation. They don't sell them.
Yeah, technically that's how you're supposed to do it. So
okay.
But like normally we'll do the polka dot shrooms. Like I do the chocolate bars, and like one row is like a nice microdose. But we did these new ones.
I can't do the full dose.
Yeah, I need some microdosing too.
We did these new ones that were in like this Polaroid pack, and like usually we'll take 4 of the polka dot ones. So we took 4 of these. I never had shrooms hit me so fast. I threw up. Like it was bad. Like I was like, what the fuck? It was bad. And then sometimes throwing up will help me. It made me worse. So I had to take my shoes off. I just had to lay on the couch, and then like I stared into the fucking ceiling, and I like watched the fucking pour open, and I was like just staring, like I was frozen. And then I snapped out of it, and the shrooms are like, you should leave, like you should go out. I was like, all right. Now I went out, and I had a great ass time.
Yeah,
I know, like a voice, something just told you.
Yeah,
like
it was like after that shit happened, it was like,
what
all
type
right.
of portal was it? Like a dark circle, or
All right,
like
so I probably won't be able to describe it, but literally a fucking hole opened up in the ceiling, and it was like, it was just making all these, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck?
Like
where I'm going? Like, I feel like my body levitated into that bitch, and then I came back. And when I came back, it was like, you need to leave. And I was like, all right.
Where were you?
I was at my best friend Rose's crib. And then I went out, and I normally drive, but they were like, don't drive because you're lit. Don't drive. Yes, they're like, don't drive. Take a Uber. And I had a great time. I normally don't go out by myself. And I went to 3 spots. I went to Harlot, went to Owl Room, and I went to St. X. And St. X had a private party going on, but because I got a great relationship with security and staff and shit, they let me in. And I had a great time in there. And I was like, wow, this night was so fun. I'm glad I listened because I feel like if I would have stayed in the house, I would have tripped out. I think it would have showed me some more shit. And I would have been like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you need to get your mind out the house.
Yeah, it was fun. I had Uber Blacks because, you know, in D.C., everything around the corner. So I was paying my little $15 for Uber Blacks. I was like, this shit lit.
Yeah, shrooms be different.
Yeah, I love shrooms.
I think I got a microdose.
I mean, they cool.
You should try microdose. He had a bad trip, so.
Why? Why you have a bad trip?
I took too many.
What was you think about? Was you grounded before? Exactly. You wasn't grounded before you.
I thought I was grounded. Then them bitches lift me up in the ass.
Yeah. I be telling people, niggas be like, I'm scared. I'm like, you can't be scared, and you gotta make sure your shit right.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing what's right,
after that, but I just ain't take as many.
Most of the time, people that have a bad trip, they either thinking about some other shit or they ain't doing something right. Like that's why I only be around people I trust. And luckily, I've been doing them so much as a DJ, I can handle myself around other people because you gonna feel all that energy.
I'm about to say, yeah, I know you get a lot of energy. You work with artists, a lot of artists.
I was off the shrooms when I went out the other week, and this party pissed me off so bad. I was like, bro, I'm so tired of going out in DC, bro. I'm tired of it. Nobody dances. It's like popularity contest. Like I'm about to be 31, bro. Like I actually do want to dance. I actually do have a good time. Too old to be in the function, having bitches staring at me. Niggas just want to smoke weed, sit down. Like, bro, come on. Like, let's do something.
Yeah, some energy.
Let's move. Let's share space. Like, let's really be a part of each other and communicate and talk. And you just be sitting around not doing shit.
So you think that? Oh, go ahead.
So how was it DJing for the event Project Pat was at?
It's my first time talking about this on the record. So let me tell you about this shit. And I have respect for this promoter, but like just know that I was cool with Pat because I did a 3-6 Mafia mix that a friend of mine sent to him. And he was like, this is fire. He followed me on Instagram. So we had kept a little communication system. Promoter wanted me to reach out to him about booking him, Whole time the promoter had already reached out to him and just wanted to test my loyalty. Oh, wow. Because I guess like some niggas in the camp was like getting booking rates and they were upping them in order to take a cut. I'm like, but I'm a real Pat fan. Like, and this technically the homie, so I would never do no shady shit. But I ended up connecting with one of the security guards on Pat's team who's actually from Baltimore. Shout out to Barry. And we got real cool. I sent him some of my music. I sent him music with my Project Pat sample. He was like, yo, Pat loves this. He wants you to perform it, you know, So, of course, the promoter has his own openers for the show. But he didn't realize that Pat had his own openers for the show, too. So, like, there's no way he was going to fulfill that whole 45 minutes with just him performing. So, the first 15, 20 minutes was his camp and me performing. But we didn't run it by the promoter because I didn't have to run it by the promoter because I was part of talent at that point. Right. So, he was just like, you didn't tell me this. And I said, Pat asked me to do this. Like, I felt as I didn't have to run it by you because Project Pat and his team wanted me to do it. So then, after that, though, we don't work together anymore. But that was hands down one of the best shows ever. He had fucking dancers and shit. That's like, lit. It was lit. All my friends was in there. Like, yeah, it was great. Okay. What you keep looking out the window for?
I don't know, because somebody was...
No, that's probably our next guest. God
you damn, your phone damn shit, because... I ain't got no pointing.
I'm like, what's up? We got fight? Like, keep looking out the window.
I don't know. Shorty's pointing like, yo, I'm going over there. I'm like, all right, well, shit, I don't know.
Like, I'm very aware. Hyper aware.
No, we good in here.
All right, bet.
We're strapped.
We know.
Yo.
Shit. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, so
great. Yeah, we had that limit. Shit.
We had the limit.
Get off.
Now, I was just gonna ask about the artistry. You know, when did that start for you? Because I know you was DJing. So did you just kind of Sorry.
No, the fucking rapping is crazy. Like, it's crazy how this has happened. Because, like, you talking about the munch shit. The munch shit happened from a tweet.
Okay, yeah, you big into like Twitter. And I always, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
I got drinks.
Because you be going off on you used to go off on the lives. I don't know if you do it anymore. I used to pop in and you just be going off. And I'm like, shit.
I really stopped talking on Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't notice. Like, I don't really talk as much in my stories anymore. And I don't really get on live. I am on live. I'm like just DJing. I don't really have shit to say no more.
Yeah.
But the rapping shit just started from a tweet. Like,
damn.
I just like, thought I was feeling you? That nigga bitch. And then my man's OGB was like, please remix this, please send some freestyle. So then I was like, so Notorious Nick runs my studio. I run a studio out my crib. I literally wrote the OGB back and I said, let me call Nick. Called Nick and I was like, can we get in the studio? Like, we'll make this song. So then Nick was like, we need to also make that a tag. So now Nick's new tags are, let me call Nick. Like, he's on, it's on every song. So that came from a tweet too.
That's
so then
dope.
I did the Munch freestyle. Then I was on live, like you said, and I was ranting about parties like I am now. And I was like, used to be a bunch of standing around ass bitches in the party.
And like a lot of people don't support like I think it was about artists or something.
Oh yeah, like DMV saying that the DMV music scene is like the music is the same and da 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 da. It's just like niggas sound like a broken record.
So do you consider yourself a rapper?
Part time.
Okay, you gonna give us something?
You mean a freestyle?
Well, something you wrote?
I don't write. That's the thing. I don't write. All right, so look, that's what I'm saying. Like my rap career is like forced upon me. So like in the live, I was like, just be a bunch of standing around bitches in the party. So niggas in the comments like, you need to turn this to a song. I got a song called "Stand Around Ass Bitch," and then the fucking In the Club shit happened. And I wasn't even mad at niggas coming at me over In the Club, but it was some fucking DJs in the DMV that was talking shit. I was like, all these strangers, that shit don't dumb me. I was like, but you niggas see me and know where I be. So then that's why I made the song Many Bitches.
She out every fucking night.
Every fucking day. And
she posts her shit.
Bro, I'm out every day. So I was like, you know how 50 Cent got Many Men? I dropped a song and I called it Many Bitches. And I used the In the Club sample. Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
This shit is about them. Like, all my songs are like responses.
It's just responses.
Literally, like, I got a new car. Everybody loves my car.
Oh, that's the question I had to ask you, yo. Like, who the fuck is you beefing with who be busting your windows out and shit, yo?
Bruh. You know that when my car got broken into a couple weeks ago, I seen it. Like, I saw it happen.
No, but even before that, somebody else broke the shit.
I think that when I had my Nissan first time, my Nissan was busted. Like, I just think niggas just was down bad. My Nissan was fucked up. My Mustang got broken into when I went to fucking Flash nightclub. My homie put me on a guest list. And then when my car got broken into the third time, I was literally across the street. And when my alarm went off, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I thought I hit my keys. So I, like, locked it back. And then I walked over to get my coat. And my shit, it happened in the span of 4 minutes. I was in my car drinking with my friends, door open and everything. So I know that time specifically that I was being watched. The third time
was plotting.
Other times, I think that they were random. But that third time, because niggas really could have raised me. I don't know, but like, I'm not tripping because like, luckily, I'm always able to get that shit fixed the next day. And it's really not that bad. Like, I'm grateful that I'm able to just like, now that I know how much it is, it's the same, pretty much the same as if like my car got towed. It's like, I always keep an extra $250, $300 in the pocket. Like, just in case.
We get money, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Just in case. Like, they fix it right here in fucking Baltimore.
Is there anything else you want to get to the people, yo? Tell me to follow you, to watch you.
I feel like we need a part 2.
No, we definitely need a part 2. I feel like the last one we did was like 2 hours long almost.
Yo,
we was in this for a minute.
I was like, damn, I feel like I gotta ask some more shit.
So I feel like the most important thing is that like, since I'm getting ready to come on like 9 years of DJing, I'm about to step away from DJing, but like I'm not throwing any more parties. I'm not throwing any more shows. I really want to be behind the scenes and creative direct for a lot of these artists to get them in the venues now that I'm like the segue and I have the relationship with a lot of the venues in DC and really help them curate or run a show, curate visuals, curate promo, and just really how to make money, how to create and execute a great show, how to communicate with staff, who to talk to. Like, Mona Leo came to DC for her Mona Lisa tour the other week, and I was supposed to DJ for Detronata. Oh, yeah. But she was she was just a special guest. She wasn't an opener, so she really didn't need a DJ. But, like, because I have a great relationship and I DJ all the time at Songbird, I saw that Mona Leo didn't have any visuals at the show the night before, so I made her some custom graphics and put on the projector. But her team, she got a team of all men, and she had a meet and greet. She did her meet and greet before the show. And then she had sound issues because one guy from her team was like her engineer, and they didn't want to use Songbird's in-house engineer. She had sound issues. So I'm just like, I think she needs a girl on her team. She needs a woman. And then just how the way they curated the show, they should have did the meet and greet after. Because then she had stragglers after the show that were just kind of like trying to wait behind. So if they would have did the show, made everybody leave. Hey guys, if you're here for the meet and greet, we'll let you know one by one. They could have let them in, let them out the door. But yeah, like, especially when you know venues. But I would just want to get creative direction. I really want to help artists like elevate, because I feel like now we got the support, we got the community, we got the spaces. Now we just got to execute. So
all right. Dope. So I want to find you at DJBRIMAFIA.com, Instagram DJ BRIMAFIA, Twitter OG_Bri, DJ BRIMAFIA on YouTube. I don't really post it on my channels, but all my interviews come up. You like search my name. But yeah, OG_Bri if you are not scared of problematic tweets like 50 Cent in the club. And if you say something about her, she gonna make a song about it.
Definitely gonna make a song about it.
Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about?
All Things Go podcast. I'm E.
DJ Ashmo.
DJ BRIMAFIA.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Alrighty.